Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff here, and this is going to be part 3 of building this behemoth right here. And this behemoth here is Jabba Sail Barge. It is set number 75397. It has, and I have to look, 3,942 pieces. We have started this. We've done 2 other live streams. If you missed them, please go back and watch them. But this is what we have. We have bags 1 through 14. And let me go ahead and switch cameras so you can see what I'm talking about. I sometimes forget to do that. Here we go. Here's bags 1 through 14 right here. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's getting there. And I have some really good news. If you watched my live stream last time, I thought that I had thrown away the stickers. I have really good news. In instruction booklet number 2, I did not check that one. Well, I checked it. And when I checked it, this was inside of here. And as you can see, a few of the stickers are missing. And that's because we came to a point where we needed to use them. And I didn't have the stickers. So I went ahead and applied them off camera. Well, we're going to start now with, like I said, bag number 15. We've got 7 bags open. We're going to try to get through all that tonight. Greg let me know he probably cannot be here tonight. He's got some family business to attend to. It's fun family business, not the type that you regret having. It's the good kind. So I wish Greg the best tonight. Hope he enjoys spending time and with his family today. And hello, Jelly Brick Builds. How you doing? And Jelly Brick Builds says that my Lego Advent calendar. Which one did you get? I know there's several this year. Last year I got all of them. This year I didn't get any of them. And hello, John. How you doing? I have to admit, at least you start on time. I am guessing that's in reference to something else that you experience on other channels. I do try to start on time. Very rarely do I not, but you know, there's times. Okay, the Friends one. All right. Yeah, I did see that one at Costco. Speaking of Costco, I'm going to go in there this weekend. And, I've got my yearly little voucher thing they give you for spending money there. And I got a little bit of money to spend. So I'm going to go ahead and get that, get some stuff. There's a meme of Freddy Fazbear dipping his ball thing, his soda dispenser in. Oh, well, I admit I haven't seen that one. Myself, I've had a really good day. You know, I don't normally sleep in very much, but today, for some reason, my body says, you're not getting up until I feel like it. And I slept 10 hours and 40 minutes last night. So I'm feeling pretty good today. And I've been working on organizing my cabinets. And for those who know, I call it the Great Wall Lego, so the Great Wall of China. And I've mentioned that in my update videos, my Lego collection tour that I used to do every other month. I haven't done one for a while, and that's because, well, I thought I was moving and everything got taken down. So once I get this put together, well, even if I don't get it put together, I think January the 1st, I am going to do a Lego collection update. And if you guys would like to see, I'll show you the progress that I've been making here. Hey, Enzo. Okay, so this is the first one that I did, the first row. I've gotten second row done, third row done, the fourth, the fifth, and now the sixth. I still have a ways to go before I hit that garage door. And if you remember, it went almost all the way to this wall here, but not quite. So I got a long way to go. And plus, I had a bunch on the tables over here. But I'm working on it a little bit at a time, and I have decided that I'm not going to unpack any of them unless they're in this black Acro Mills, because I don't like these ones. I know it looks like a window right there. It's actually not. That's a reflection off those cabinets. They're actually dark gray. I know it's kind of weird. There's one of them right there. It's just hitting the right light right there to make it look kind of funny. But anyway, I want to get rid of these older cabinets. They don't manufacture them anymore, and I want to switch all over to these over here. And Freddie Fosbury cannot be near a soda dispenser now. Well, if he's sticking his family jewels certain places, I wouldn't imagine that. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Help is why there's a version of the Anna song, but the video is called... Okay, man. Oh, boy. How's your day been? Jelly Brick Builds. And John, how's your day been? Oh, I think I mentioned in my last stream that Max has been hiding lately. And I actually found Max's hiding place. Spencer left a sleeping bag in his room, and mysteriously today I could see a big old lump inside that sleeping bag. And Max decided to crawl himself in there, and I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of scared for him because I have read that cats do that right before they pass away. They'll hide for a couple weeks, and Max has been hiding. Of course, you guys know that Max is larger than life, literally. And Max is old. I think he's 8 years old now. So, yeah, I mean, you know, being way overweight and being older does not help. So, I've been listening to Sabaton. Okay. Anything interesting? Any favorites? Oh, I mentioned that I didn't do a live stream last night because I went to a church Christmas party, and I have to say it was a good event. And also, I do have some good news to share with you that I'm really happy about. You guys know that I've been losing weight, and been doing that. I've been on that kick for a couple weeks, and with today's weigh-in, I've dropped 7 pounds total since I started this journey. And the good news about that is the last time I tried to wear my Levi's, my largest size Levi's I have, I didn't fit. It was too uncomfortable. And well, yesterday when I decided to go to that Christmas party with the church, I decided to wear my Levi's, and surprisingly, just losing 7 pounds, I fit in there comfortably. It was not the 2 raccoons fighting in a gunny sack. It was actually comfortable. So I'm glad. So I'm hoping that I stay on that kick. And I also, just to let you know, I haven't gotten rid of my old Levi's smaller sizes. I've got all my Levi's from the 2 sizes smaller than that still. So yeah. Let's see. Where does this go? Oh, it goes right here. And Ken, how you doing? Ken says he's here in his 30-minute lunch. I always appreciate that, Ken. And while watching my favorite YouTube person, I'm working until 12:30 a.m. Well, see, that's one thing that we have in common, Ken, is that when I start that job here in January, that's going to be my start, or my end time is going to be 12:30 a.m. I'm not crying about it. I'm happy to have a job. And like I said, I know my streams are going to suffer some because I plan on working all the overtime they'll give me. I need to pay off a few things that I've done since I've been unemployed. And Jelly Brick says, Red Baron, Final Solution, The Attack of the Dead Men, referring to Sabaton. And I'm probably not saying that right. And let's see, we've got, hey, Awesome Lego Reviews 888. How you doing, man? By the way, if you do videos and you want to get a hold of me and you want to collaborate or do something together, it's a chip off the old block toys, all one word, at gmail.com. Send me a message and then we'll see what we can do if you want to do something. I'm always interested. And like I said, Greg took the night off. And actually, I say that jokingly because Greg, I appreciate his generosity for being at most of my streams. And he's under no obligation to be here. And I just appreciate him. But I also like joking around as well. So, and John says, my group is starting our carnivore challenge soon. Oh, boy. So is that like where you primarily have meat products for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? How's that work, John? I mean, it sounds like it just by the name, but I don't want to assume. I've been wrong before. I'm sure I'll be wrong again. All right, so joke for you, kind of a stupid joke. Let's see. Where do pirates get their hooks? Well, the simple answer to that is secondhand stores. Well, John, I'll be honest with you, that doesn't sound that bad. Okay, so we installed a little door right here, and I'm not really sure. It looks like a gel cell is what we're going to be doing next. Is this like an online group, John? Like on is this like an online Facebook group or not? I'm sorry, I got kind of caught up in the comments there. I was kind of reading ahead, and I do that a lot actually. And pirates get hooks from Freddy Fazbear's butt. Okay, well, I guess as long as they wash them first. I heard, Ken says, I heard back from the eBay seller about my Eagle Moss Ghostbusters Echo Stage 2-22. He said he couldn't find the stages 2-22, so he's going to refund. Well, okay. Well, that's honest. That's good of him. I hope it wasn't too hard. I hope you didn't have to pull teeth to get your money back. I actually had somebody on my Bricklink this week that really upset me, but I know how PayPal does the rules, so I didn't argue. I'll tell you that story a little bit later. The protein can be any meat, including eggs. You're never wrong, Jeff. Well, thanks, Ken. I appreciate that. This Saturday, that's tomorrow. This Sunday is the family monthly dinner, and we're going to do our good old white elephant gift exchange, and that's where we buy gifts under $25, and we do that thing where you can steal the gift twice, that kind of thing, much like many of the other white elephant gifts I've been a part of. But yeah, our family does that every year. Looking forward to that. It should be fun to be with the family. For the most part, I like my family. There is one member of the family I can't stand because, well, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but I think the term is called an attention whore. And everything's about her. And I get sick of hearing her stories, and I just want to tell her to go fly a kite. Anyway, other than her, the rest of my family is awesome. I especially like spending time with my dad. He's a good man, real funny. All right. Let's put the prison jail thing in here. And let's put the trash can right in there. Okay. Now we've already gotten 2 bags done. We're going to head over to bag 17 and keep going. Yes, Dr. Ken Berry called the proper human diets. Oh, the carnivore diet. And you know, I watched there's a YouTuber, his name is, it's not 42, it's Thought T2, but he's British, and the way he says it kind of sounds like he's saying 42. He did a video, and I don't know when it was because I was one of my drives to Texas, and YouTube just suggested it. But he talked about the human diet, how it's changed over the years, and he was talking about how a carnivore diet is probably the closest. But here we go. I don't know who this guy is. I forgot, but we got another character here that makes 5. And we are, like I said, bag 17. So let's get that going. By the joke I said, Ken, I'm listening to Red Baron by Sabaton on my phone. Dick's Sporting Goods is so expensive, to be honest. Like if I wanted to get expensive balls, I would go to designer stores or eBay or Freddy Fazbear. I don't like Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't, and that's because of Second Amendment things. Something happened, and they decided not to carry firearms anymore, and that kind of upset me. I think the Second Amendment's important, and anyway, I don't like when stores get political. And in fact, I protested when they decided to do that. I had just bought like almost $300 worth of sporting good stuffs, and I returned it. So he's a legitimate doctor, and he has a community of doctors guiding us. That's awesome, dude. So send me a link, John, if I can, or let me know how to join. It actually sounds pretty interesting. And I fat fingered this, so I got to fix it real quick. There we go, fixed. All right. Hey, Shauna, how you doing tonight? How's life treating you? More importantly, how are you treating life? Cold but good. How cold is cold? Oh, I'll tell you what. We had a decent day here in Malad, Idaho, where I'm at. It was in the 40s, which is very unusual for this time of year. I remember a couple years ago, it was negative 17. That's a bit colder than usual here. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's normally that cold, but it's not normally this warm either. And Shauna says, cold but good. I feel like I'm going around in circles. Shauna, I for some reason, I think you might be going in circles for real. Just a hunch I have. It's 34. Okay, that is pretty cold. I know my Canadian friends will say, nuh-uh. I was on a different live stream, and Suzanne was on there, and she was talking about how it's already been negative 10 where she's at up in Canada, which you can keep that. Appreciate you sharing how it's going, but you don't have to share the cold. You can keep it all up there. All right, let's go ahead and install these 2 seats. I'm guessing that they're the controls to guiding this big behemoth. All right, let's All right. Well, if I ever find the doctor who screwed up my limb replacement surgery, I'm going to kill him with my bare hands. And bear as in like grizzly bear. It's the hazard of driving public transportation. And Jelly Brick says, I'm wearing long pants because it's cold where I am. And the best way to get rid of creepers in Minecraft, play KSI Thick of It. You know, I actually, my son and I mean, he's in his 20s now, but him and I have just, we've lost a lot of hours playing Minecraft. And I really enjoy Minecraft. But I've shied away from all games. I'm at a point in my life where I'm almost 50, and I need to. It's now or never. You know, you can have plans your whole entire life, but if you don't do them, you know, it just comes a point where you have to put your money where your mouth is, and that's where I'm at right now. I got to get the stuff done that I want to get done, or else I'm never going to be able to get it done. So. But I don't hate on those who like to play games. Gaming's fun. I've lost a lot of hours doing it. And it's funny because I was up here all day moving around, getting all that stuff done with the organizing them drawers I showed you earlier. And I didn't have to even turn on the heater. But now that I've sat down to build this, I had to turn on the heater because I was cold. If you're driving something as big as a sail barge or an airplane, like how in the F do you ever know what all those lights are for? I mean, like seriously. Oh, we got that. Oh, what's that warning light for? I don't know. Is that because the windows broke, or I mean, like, how do you know? All right. And actually, my son and I, we had a really cool experience years ago. We were on a flight, and after the flight, the captain was a really nice guy, and he asked my son and I if we wanted to sit in the cockpit, and the plane was turned off and everything, so it wasn't dangerous. And we got to sit in the cockpit, and I handed him my phone, and the guy took a picture of both of us with my phone. Really nice guy. But man, those instrument panels have a ton of lights. Okay, just like this does. I mean, look at this. You've got a little bit here. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it too well. You got this. You got a control panel, and more control panels. You got them all over the place. All right, so now we've graduated to book number 2. So let's go ahead and grab book number 2 and grab another bag from over here. And they want me to flip this thing upside down. I'm refusing. I won't do it. John says he's going to meet William Shatner next June. Now, you know, that would be pretty cool. I used to like when he did the Priceline commercials. But I do like his acting as well. He's a really good actor. He's got it. Well, I don't know about it anymore because he's about 102 now, but his and I'm just joking. I don't know how old he is, but his voice when he was younger, he had a really smooth voice for acting. And they want me to flip this upside down. I'm really kind of, well, I guess there really is nothing to fall out. Yeah, there is nothing to fall out. Okay, I'll flip it upside down. And let's see, I built this one here, and it goes there, and they want me to build another one the other side. Now, what event is this going to be at, John? Like, how does one meet William Shatner? And you got to buy tickets. Like, what? How do you set that up? And Shauna says she only really likes the Lego games. Well, that's my kind of girl right there. Okay. A bit of repetition here. We got to do this 6 times, it says. Chip, I see Enzo in the background, and Legos are goated. Yeah, Enzo is just chilling back there. Honestly, man, Enzo's just a really cool dog. And our buses, thankfully, don't have many light indicator lights, but alarms that sound alike. Yeah, that'd be kind of annoying. Like, how do you really know? I mean, oh my gosh. I was gonna make a joke. You know what? I'm still gonna make the joke. Yeah, wives are the same way. They just whine. You never know what it's all about. Oh, okay. Moving along at a feverish pace. I don't want to get killed. I'm confused on what Jabba the Hutt does every day. Like, what's his day like? Well, I think he lays around a lot. And I don't know. That is an interesting question. What would he do? He's a giant slug. I mean, whatever happened to his home? How come he doesn't carry that on his back anymore? All right, so we got to do 3 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and just line them up and do them all the same. At the same time, I guess I'm trying to say, if I can speak. Well, guys, we probably, looking at how many bags are left, we either have one long live stream left, because it's going to have to be longer to get them all done, or we got 2 shorter ones. Anyway, we're almost done with this. And what I'd like to do is get your opinion. We've got Botanical Gardens, and I have the X-Men Mansion. So we could do either one as our next live stream. And if you have a preference, please let me know, because I'm open to suggestions. And I'm on my way home. I will be on. Hey, Greg, that's awesome. Oh, it's a whole lot more than meeting him. It's a whole day with him. Well, that's really cool. So did you, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but did you win like a radio prize or something? Or like, how did that come about? You part of a fan club? I mean, like, I don't know, like how'd that happen? Chip, what is that? What do you mean? Is that what? Oh, okay. John says you have to buy tickets. Okay, all right. And Greg says he's on his way home. He'll be on. Awesome, Greg. I can't wait, because Greg's like my right-hand man. And you're going to make Mrs. Chip mad saying that? Well, if she ain't here. Anyway, we look at indicator lights or hope and pray the alarm shuts up. That's not very good chances now, is it? It's a good thing it's not an airplane. My goodness, I think I'd really panic. Kind of like the movie Airplane. By the way, is there anybody on board who knows how to fly a plane? That would terrify the hell out of me. I'm cleaning my kitchen tonight, wiping down all the cabinets with Murphy soap. Not Mr. Clean, huh? Which, by the way, I've got a nephew who he does a pretty good job at rocking and being bald, and he does look like Mr. Clean. Anyway, we tease him a lot for that. He's not on here very often, but Derek, if you're on here, sorry, man. It's a secret. And Greg says he doesn't care which one's next. X-Man Mansion, says Jelly Bricks. And so does Shauna. So, okay. X-Man Mansion it'll be. John said it's an event near Fort. Oh my gosh, don't even ask me to pronounce that. It's in New York, guys. And John says he's honored to be my left-hand man. John, you're only left pinky. I'm just kidding. No, man, John and I have been friends for years. And John, you know, I would admit you're also my right-hand man. Because John's been through there with me thick and thin, man. And so is Shauna. They've both been really good friends to me over the years. And this really freaking sucks. They actually shorted me a piece. And I don't think that it's sitting in the bag. I'll look real quick. No. Oh, yes, it is. All right, there we go. I was going to say I would have gone out to the shop and gotten it. All right, let's get this landing gear on here. Jelly Bricks, that remains to be seen. You want to be the court jester? And actually, speaking of the court jester, if you've ever read the Star Wars lore, we're going to come across the character here, this guy. You remember him from the movie? The little annoying guy? That was his job. He was kind of like the court jester on Jabba's court. He was meant to make Jabba laugh. Who's your left foot? I don't know, but I know where I want to put my left foot. But anyway, my right foot too. But anyway, I'm honored to be your unstable person that roams around lost, looking for her last brain cell that ran away. Shauna, well, that's why we're friends. You know that. Okay. All right. I need to go grab Jabba because that's what they say is next. So I need to go find Jabba. Okay, there we go. We've got the gear on here. I'm going to slide this. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to go grab Jabba. What bothers me is that Lego has said for several years now, that they're going to be doing this, putting in paper bags. However, I have had hardly anything come Lego have paper bags, very few. And it's like this. If you're going to do it, quit talking about it and just do it. And hello, Mayo. How you doing? All right, so we have Jabba here, and Jabba goes right here. So his fat A will sit right there. Okay. They don't say where to put that little annoying guy just yet. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I got a message here. Oh, that was you, John. All right. Well, let's go ahead and shut this off and get back to the stream. Don't need that for this. Okay. Let's slide over some pieces. Now, I do have the original sail barge that came out over 10 years ago. I have not located it yet. But yeah, whenever I do, we're going to put it together. Compare this one side by side. And I don't think a lot of people here in chat are adults. And they are adults, and I'm the only one who is a teen. You're probably right. But here's Greg. Let's add Greg.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. I went to a holiday thing at my local gardens.
Okay. And you, well, I hope it's okay if I share this. You were spending time with your mom?
Yep. And I went to my sister's birthday dinner too.
Cool. Now, if I remember right, no, I'm not going to remember right. I'm not going to say anything because, yeah, I'm not the best at remembering things. And the Bible says that even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is considered wise. So I'll shut up so I sound wise. How's that?
I had a tuna steak with veggies, some rice, and some pico de gallo.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It does, and I was going to say, did you know that in our house, we make pico de gallo?
This pico de gallo is pineapple mango.
Okay, well, that's a different twist on it than how I normally make it, but that's all right. We also make our own salsa, or not salsa. Oh, come on, what am I? Guacamole. I don't know why I can't even think about that.
Plus soy sauce and some wasabi.
Now, isn't that the hot stuff?
Yep. AKA Satan's boogers. Get it?
And let's see. Legos no age. You are correct.
I like my tuna as a steak, grilled. I really don't care as a spread.
Yeah. Do you? I prefer my steak medium rare.
Same as me. I like mine as blackened seasoning.
Okay. Well, I mean, everyone's different, man. That's awesome.
With
And
some garlic butter on top of it.
okay. Got to catch up on comments a little bit. John said he sent me a link via. Yep, I got that, John. Thank you. And you put up the annoying. You put the annoying guy up Jabba's. Oh well, yeah. I guess that's one way to do it.
So, what'd you have for supper?
Well, I'll admit I didn't feel like cooking tonight, so I just did one of those small frozen pizzas.
Was it a Red Baron or DiGiorno?
Red Baron. They Walmart had a special on them, and I bought 5 or 6 and stuck them in the freezer. And yep.
I know what I'm gonna have for dinner tomorrow night.
What's that?
Pre-made chili.
Okay. And Mayo says, "How long are you streaming tonight?" Hard to tell. I've got 2 more bags after this one open, and I think that's as far as I'm going to go. So possibly another 20, 30 minutes, maybe. And then after that, I've got a ton to do around here. I'm not complaining, guys, but if you knew, my life is extremely freaking full and busy. Never a dull moment around here.
Also had the Cajun fried ribs as an appetizer.
Cajun fried ribs. That sounds. I like Cajun sauce or not seasoning. Excuse me, not sauce. Um, had you ever heard of the Cajun sauce called Slap Ya Mama?
And it's also a seasoning.
Yeah. Did I say sauce? I meant seasoning.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought that for Mrs. Chip a while back, and it was not well received.
Is it a joke about her mama too?
Well, no, I won't say that either. The jokes about her mom are completely different, but I can't go there. I'll definitely get in trouble.
The description of the thing is tuna blackened to medium rare, served with sauteed veggies, Mexican rice, a side of wasabi, and a mango pineapple pico de gallo.
Let's see. Oh, Jelly Brick says hi, Greg. Shauna says you may be done by the time I get back. I'm leaving it to run, but I have to drive another round. Okay. Well, I appreciate you being here for the time that you were. I always appreciate that.
Hey, Jelly.
So, what was I going to say? You know what? I don't know what I was going to say. You should never mind me. Chipped, when you said now we put Jabba's fat a-hole on the sail barge, made me laugh. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know.
I can't believe Jabba got beaten by a girl.
Well, I'm not really sure if that's kid appropriate there because, some could say it was BDSM taken too far. After all, she took a chain and choked him with it. But I don't really know. You be the judge.
It's a Red Baron pizza, Jelly.
Hold on. I'm going to go tune my tuna. Oh, all right.
Oh. Any plans for the weekend?
Yeah. My parents are having the monthly family dinner, which is going to be kind of an early Christmas where we're going to do the white elephant gift exchange. So we'll be doing that this Sunday.
You hope you don't get the gag gift.
Well, they're all gag gifts.
You hope you don't get the worst one.
I actually like them. I've never gotten a gag gift from this that I didn't like. My family's got a pretty sick, warped sense of humor, and we all kind of share it. So I enjoy that. One year, I got a card game that was called Go Fart. And I don't know how to do it justice, but it was it had things like those ABC cards you have for kids to help them learn the ABCs.
ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so that's what it was. But instead of like being for actual things like A is for apple, A was for atomic fart, melts toilets in one blast. It was I can't remember all of them. G was ghost poopy, where you go, but when you wipe, there's nothing. It was pretty sick, but that's my family's sense of humor.
You still have it?
I do somewhere. All my stuff's mostly packed, so I do still have it. Just don't have any idea where it's at.
Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for this Christmas season.
Oh, you don't have plans yet?
Know where my first Christmas party is going to be.
Oh, where's that going to be at?
And it's going to be at my mom's. I don't know when it's going to be.
All right. So we've done a little back section there. I'm sure we're going to do the other side next here. I'll slide this out of the way.
Uh, uh, did you call Lego to get some more stickers?
No, I know you missed the first part of the stream. I found them. It was in the second instruction booklet, and it was tucked away in between some pages there. So I did not have to call them, thank goodness, because I would have felt like a dork. Oh yeah, you guys gave it to me, but yeah, I kind of just threw it away.
You have to take all those pieces, disassemble, partial disassemble it just to put stickers on.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I did that before the stream though tonight. I just wanted to get it over with.
It's like a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, it's one that John enjoys though. I know John likes when I know what John likes when I make mistakes, which is okay. You all can laugh at my expense all you want. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I know I do some stupid stuff. I mean, come on, who doesn't mess up once in a while? So when you said Red Baron, I thought of us. Is it? Am I saying that Sabaton song? Am I saying that?
Sabaton.
Sabaton. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not that culturally rich when it comes to things. But if you ask me about boobs and farts, I know everything there is to know about those two subjects. But other than that, culturally, I'm behind. Speaking of boobs, did you guys hear about that girl, Haley, whatever her name is, the one that's famous for the hot Tua statement?
Yeah.
Did you hear that she's possibly facing jail time?
For what?
She launched a cryptocurrency and there was insider trading. Well, okay, this is all alleged, so I'm not saying it happened because I don't want to get sued. It's all alleged that what had happened was they did some insider trading that basically stole millions of dollars from people because the way it was, and I don't know all the details, but by the way it was run. And like I said, very importantly, it's only alleged because I don't want anybody coming after me and nothing's been proven yet. But they're saying that if she's found guilty, there's a possibility she's going to serve jail time. I don't know. I don't follow her. I mean, I know what she's famous for saying, but other than that, I don't really care. I know she has a podcast, but I've never listened to it. Since you have 1,000 subscribers, did you know you can do YouTube redirect? I do. I did know that. Okay, they're not showing me where to put this crazy little guy. They said I needed them for the last thing, but I did not see that.
You can still hear his voice.
Whose voice?
That crazy guy. Jabba's pet.
Oh, he does have a really freaking annoying voice. The way he laughs. Yeah, they show that you need him right here, but then he's not on here. Okay, well, I'll just leave him out for now. I'll figure it out later. Let's move on to the next bag. The next bag is, they want bags 20 and 21 together. Well, it's a good thing because I opened bags 20 and 21.
It reminds me of Kamala Harris.
Well, not that I want to get too political here, but I do try to listen to both sides before I make a decision. And whenever she spoke, I think I walked away with less brain cells. I mean, it just seemed like she never got to the point. Well, which once was this? And it's like, what the heck are you saying? We're not going back. Going back to what? She never defined anything. So I found it kind of, listening to her, I kind of felt like listening to someone scrape their fingernails against the chalkboard there.
You know, she's going to be a possible run for California governor.
I won't. I can't say anything. I will get in so much trouble. The first thought that came to my mind is not wholesome, my friends. Oh boy.
She'll make Gavin Newsom look like a moderate.
Okay, well that we can say. Certainly can't say what I was thinking. Let me just tell you, it was something about her being on her knees. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Greg, I never heard of it. Go Fart, the perfect card game for me. It is. It's a really funny game. Anyway, you just got to be careful not to chart yourself by playing it. You don't need to know about. Oh, sorry, man. I forget. I do forget. I'll try to keep it a little more family friendly. Oh, you have. Mayo says he's been tweeting about the Hawk 2 meme coin token scam on my burner account. It is a scam. I've heard about. Well, okay. Again, I have to be careful because everything's just alleged at this point. But if what I read really happened, the way that the article said it happened, it was a scam. And I am saying if. But yeah, it doesn't. I don't appreciate that kind of crap because they're taking advantage of people who don't have money to burn. They think they're getting onto something good, only to get their money taken from them. I know the saying is that a fool and his money soon departs, or separated from his money, or however it goes. I know that's a saying, but it still's not right to do it to somebody. But the only stuff that I have ever invested in is I do have a little bit of Bitcoin. And when I say a little bit, I mean just a little bit. But I'm very pleased with it because I only bought my Bitcoin. I think I spent $50 on it, and it has more than quadrupled. I bought it several years ago, so I'm happy with my investment. I just kind of wish now I would have put far more into it, but oh well.
One of these days, I'm planning to go to a road trip to Alaska.
Well, I imagine that a road trip to Alaska is going to be very difficult.
The only downside to it I have to go through Seattle.
So, what was it? Seattle or was it Portland that had that independent city of Chaz, or what was that?
I think it was Portland.
Was it Portland? Okay.
Seattle's where the ferry terminal is at, I think.
Oh, to get up to Juneau?
Juneau, Anchorage.
Yeah, my daughter Amanda a few years ago did a trip to Alaska. She had a really good friend in high school who joined the Air Force, and she got stationed at her first place in Anchorage. And my daughter went up to visit her and brought back some pretty pictures. I'm actually, she went during, I think, April, May. And you would think that far north would be still really cold, but actually during the warmer months is quite mild.
The ferry, I read the ferry takes about 3 or 4 days to get up there.
Okay. My daughter flew in, so but a ferry wouldn't be. They do have like Alaskan cruises and stuff. I think that'd be fun. I got to find someone who want to go with me though.
You take one of your sisters.
No,
Or,
I can't stand my sisters for that long.
or Spencer.
Spencer would actually be fun. Talking with Spencer is a lot of fun. Because Spencer and I, like I was saying, we like to talk about just about everything, man. And we'll talk about conspiracy theories. Now, we don't believe most conspiracy theories. We really, really don't. However, it is interesting to discuss things like how did it get started? Who started it? And sometimes you don't know who started it. But, if we talk about that, and we talk about, okay, well, do you think there's any truth to it? And we have if you remember from the Men in Black, he called it his bullshit meter or something like that. No, that was a weird shitometer. Never mind. We have a bullshit meter, and we'll discuss things like what we think. Okay, so I forgot a piece there. Let me put that in there.
I think you and Spencer will agree were being rolled over by a big giant spaghetti monster.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that joke online where it was talking about it got so cold in Florida recently that all the watermelons on the watermelon tree died out. And of course, it was a joke because there's no watermelon tree. And people in the comments were like, yeah, I heard the spaghetti bushes aren't doing any better. Just stupid stuff. But that kind of stuff's right up my alley. Oh my gosh. Did you know I found a wooden shoe in my toilet today?
Really?
It was clogged.
I would make a construction joke, but I'm still working on it.
Well, yeah, as long as you're still, you got the permits for that? All right. Who Stretch or AOC? Oh, well, gosh, AOC, that is a very sore subject for me. Some of the stuff I have heard her say, I don't get how she got elected. I just don't. And she's one thing that can be said about her in a positive way is she is very passionate about what she believes in. And I don't have a problem with that. But when she went after Elon Musk that one time saying that that he was an idiot and that maybe his scientists should send a probe to the sun at night when it's not so hot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope she was just joking, because my goodness, if she was serious, we need to have a talk. Okay.
I told Cement the facts, but there's nothing concrete about it.
If you know that you can drink. Oh, I know how to do it. And Mayos is going to start his Black Friday stream soon. Perhaps you might redirect. And John says, I'll do a train ride from Florida to Alaska. Is that possible, John? And I'm not saying that because I really don't know. So I'm not being cynical. I'm just asking because actually that would be something I would be interested in.
You had to go through Canada.
Canada, eh?
Mainly British Columbia.
Why is it British Columbia? Why isn't Mexican Columbia? No, honestly, Greg, is there anywhere you'd really like to visit, like on your bucket list, like places you'd like to go?
I like to climb Mount Everest, though.
Okay. That actually has something that's crossed my mind as well. I've heard the training for it's brutal. And yeah. And you know about the dead zone, right?
Yeah, that's not quite the top, but on the way to top.
Yeah, where it's so dangerous to remove. People have died doing it that they're just literally frozen there and they will never recover their bodies. And I can't remember how many. I thought they said something like 30 something people. And that's got to be creepy, man. You're climbing and it's like, hey, excuse me, guy, I need to get around you. Oh, you're dead. Never mind. That'd be kind of weird.
And I would like to go to Ethiopia in India.
Okay. What draws you there?
The food.
Oh, okay.
And go to the Middle East. The peaceful parts.
Yeah. Well, the Middle East, that's something that would interest me, like Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I would stay out of any hot spots like Iran, obviously, because I wouldn't want to be accused of doing something I didn't, and then the next thing I know, I'm being held as a political prisoner.
I stay of Iran, Iraq, Syria, Yemen.
Now, I don't know the current status of Yemen, but I know at one time it was a hotbed of just a mess. Has it cleared up?
I think it's still the same.
And I know Syria went through a civil war. I don't know if that's ended either. I don't really keep up with stuff.
The civil war has been reignited.
Oh, it has? Okay.
In Jordan's fine.
Yeah, Jordan. Actually, I had a boss who she was Middle Eastern, and she was from Jordan actually originally.
See where The Last Crusade was filmed?
Oh, okay.
That's where the Grail scene. Petra.
Okay.
And go to UAE.
United Arab Emirates.
Yep.
Well, I could tell you on my bucket list is I want to visit all 50 states. And I want to more than just drive through them. I want to actually stop and visit things. One of the things that has really tempted me sorely has been, all these times I've been to Texas over the last couple months, I keep passing the Four Corners Monument or the turnoff for it. And I've never ever been able to stop because their hours is only until 4:15 or something like that, or 4:30 in the afternoon. And I always seem to go through there when they're not open.
Also, want to climb hike Guadalupe Peak.
Which one?
Guadalupe Peak.
Okay. Now, where is that at?
That's in West Texas.
Okay. Honestly, I have not heard of that.
That's our highest point in the state.
Okay.
What's the highest point in Utah?
A garbage heap. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I really don't know, Greg.
I heard Boise was built on a landfill.
Oh, really? I didn't know that either. Now, Boise is it is really pretty in Boise. There are a ton of trees in Boise. Okay. Now, I'm glad we're on this step where we're building the panels, because this is what's going to make it look like Jabba Sail Barge.
It looks like a floating piece of poop.
It kind of does. A giant turd.
With sails.
It's like, go lay some cable. Jabba already did. Don't need to. All right. Well, we are almost done with what we're going to do tonight. We've got about 15, 20 pieces sitting up here. Like I said, I'm going to continue to work on organizing those drawers. And for those who missed it, I'll show it again. Let's go to that screen. Where is it at? There it is.
Okay. Haven't been to Canada?
I have not. I've been to Mexico. Been down to Tijuana. And as they say, just don't drink the water. So let me show you what I've got here. Let's go to the present screen, and this is what I've been working on. Oh no, I want that bigger. Let's. There we go. So there's my first row of cabinets back up on the wall. And I've gotten 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rows done so far.
Did you anchor those?
Yes, they are anchored. Every one of them.
To the wall?
Yeah. It has you put a screw on the upper corners, and the only one sitting on the ground is this one. And that's because I was such an idiot when I built the wall. I put an electric outlet, which you can't see in that one, but you can see it there. And it's just low enough that it blocks 2 of these. And these are off the ground. The shop doesn't leak anymore because I paid for it not to leak. Well, it does a little bit there on the garage door, but it doesn't leak underneath the walls anymore. And when I fixed it, I still wanted them off the ground. So I put a little spacer, a 1x4 piece of wood, and then I draw where the holes are. So it's a little bit off the ground, but this other row, where is it? Right here is sitting right on the ground because the outlet cover is just a little bit too low. It covers 2 of them. Now, I didn't finish the rest of the wall when that happened. So the other outlets that you see further down, they are actually up about 2 inches so that it only blocks 1. So anyway, that is the progress that I have made on that. So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to stop sharing here. There we go. All right, so let's continue this. We're almost done.
The next live stream is going to be Sunday
Um,
or tomorrow.
I don't know. Because tomorrow would be the better day for me because I got what do you call that? The Sunday dinner on Sunday, and I'm going to be gone almost all day. I don't know, but if I do Saturday, I don't think I'm going to do first thing in the morning. I don't get up that early anymore. I'm lazy. It'll probably be mid-afternoon, which I understand, Greg. You're usually off work by mid-afternoon.
I get off at 12 tomorrow.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and put this in there. So if I do it, it'll be mid-afternoon. If not, it won't be Sunday. I've got way too much going on Sunday. So I might even skip until Monday. But I don't think I want to wait that long because, to be honest with you, I want to get this done. I've got the X-Men Mansion. I've got the Botanical Gardens. And then I've got a bunch of smaller sets to be put together. And as soon as I get the that wall done with all the loose pieces together, I want to start working on the Avengers Tower again. So yeah, okay. Let's take a look at this here and what I was just doing. All right. So now the sail barge, in my opinion, is starting to take shape because now we've got the outer layer kind of there. And we got to bag 21. And I think there's 36 bags, if I remember right, 35, 36 on this one. So we've got a long way to go. If you guys would, hit that like button and subscribe. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, turn on all notifications and leave me a comment below. And Greg, thanks for being here. I will, if I'm going to post it for the mid-afternoon, I'm going to do that tomorrow morning for Saturday, if not Monday. All right, guys, and be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.